Welcome back to another edition of Sam's Fitness TV, and today I'm going to show you the ATX Cable Crossover. This is one of the newer additions to the ATX range, and straight off the bat I'd just like to declare that I'm not a massive cable crossover fan. The reason being is that there's probably only a handful of exercises that you actually need a cable crossover for, 2 weight stacks spaced a distance apart. Other than that, most of the exercises that you'll probably perform on your cable crossover can be easily performed on a single stack machine like the ATX-CCO-SW, which is much more compact, and even the two-handed exercises that you perform on a cable crossover, you could perform those on a single stack. There are people that love cable crossovers, so ATX have designed this machine to address the shortcomings the issues that make cable crossovers expensive and take up a lot of space. This machine is designed to fit pretty much flush in a corner. You'll have a bit of space behind the weight stack or the weight carriage if you've got a plate loaded version, but you'll be able to store some stuff behind that. Other than that, the machine sits flush against the wall. So if you've got a gym and you've got a corner, maybe in that corner that's where you do your free weight work, stretching, maybe even a bit of cardio, you can push this gym right into the corner. It's virtually going to take up no space, but you're going to be able to perform your traditional cable crossover movements as well as high-low pulleys that you can perform all manner of exercises from. This machine comes with a 90 kilo weight stack. When you're using 2 hands at a time, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Now, a lot of people think that because it's got one weight stack, it's going to be a significant disadvantage over having independent weight stacks. Now, after training for many years with machines that use this system, as long as it's configured right, it's fine. When you're training, if you're training with proper form, focusing on the mind-muscle connection, you're not going to be using additional force on either arm significantly to move the weight. You're going to be doing isolation exercises primarily, so you're really going to be focused on activating and working the muscle. When you're using one hand, the machine has a 2-to-1 ratio. So this lets you perform exercises like wood chops or ones that have a significant range of motion, so you're not going to pull the weight stack up high and max it out. But other than that, this machine is designed and built with the traditional ATX quality and features. It's very easy to use, very solid for a machine that takes up such little space. Now, with assembly, this machine does look complicated. Any machine that's got a significant cable path can be off-putting to someone that doesn't have solid installation skills. With the assistance of my 2 12-year-old daughters, we were able to build this machine quite easily. The actual frame goes together very simply. It's the cable part that could have you scratching your head, but what I did is I've broken it down, taken some photos, and we'll highlight the path that you need to run it on. And once you've got that, it is pretty basic. Just make sure that like any cable machine, I can't emphasize this enough, when you build it, before you start using it, make sure every pulley has a cable running over it. Make sure you go through it thoroughly, because if the cable's not on the pulley, you're going to shred your cable. It's really simple. So once you've done that, the machine's up and running, a bit of lube on the guide rails, same with the adjustment uprights. It's a nice precision fit using the ATX bushing system. A little dab of lube will get it sliding perfectly, and yeah, you'll have yourself a great addition to your gym. You'll get much better value out of your floor space. If you're looking for something for some isolation rehab work and you've got that corner, this machine really is a no-brainer.